Well, it's that time for the Mark Humboldt Show. Welcome in. Glad you're joining us. Got a great show ahead. Going to be talking football with Mark about the Midway Panthers, and then we're gonna move on down and talk about those Hutto hippos. So from Panthers to hippos, he's all over the zoo. I tell you what, man.
Yeah, a lot of animal battles.
I mean, a bunch of
huge animal battles in District 12 6A.
Talk about those Midway Panthers, perennial powerhouse around this area for years and years, and you go into their place.
Yeah,
do well.
Yeah, down huge road test. They've got an unbelievable stadium, unbelievable atmosphere, packed side, so hostile environment. So I was proud of our kids, the way they practiced all week, the way they handled business on Thursday and Friday, and then the way they traveled on the road going up in there, and it was packed. I think they had Hall of Fame night or something like that. Their student section was highly involved, so it was a tough place to play. And our kids went in there and battled their tails off and played really well, so I was proud of them. Anytime you can win a district ball game and win on the road and win in the fashion that we did, it shows great maturity and growth by your team. So I was super pleased and super proud of our kids.
Put 4 quarters of football together?
Yeah, 4 quarters. It took 4 quarters, and we knew that going in they wouldn't go away. And so it was 4 quarters all the way down into the last possession as usual. We controlled most of the game, and that was kind of the game plan. We didn't want them having the ball and their quarterback having the ball with too many opportunities. So we did a great job controlling the ball, did a great job running the football. Defense did an unbelievable job. I can't brag enough on the plan that our defensive coaches and our defensive coordinator, Coach Ritchie, put together. Our front 7 did exactly what we asked them to do. They stopped the run and they pressured the passer and contained him all night. And so it was a huge night. But like that game and the rest of the games to come, they'll probably all come down to the 4th quarter in the last possession. That's just the way our district stacks out this year.
Yeah, and I'm reading stats Tuesday night, Raising Cane's, and I'm reading the stats and I'm seeing how well balanced you are, offensively and defensively. I mean, just all the way across the board. I see all these different names. There's not just one kid that's doing everything, this kid and this kid. It's all the way across the board. It's quarterback, running back, the offensive line, the defense, the tackles you're making, the no-fly zone in the secondary. It's just the whole team.
Yeah. Credit to our kids buying into our program and how we do things. So there's a lot of kids contributing in a lot of different ways in a lot of different areas, and some of them not even seen on the stat sheet, Dan. So credit goes to our kids. Credit goes to our coaches for getting everyone involved and finding what our kids do well. And putting them in a position to be successful, and then coming up with a game plan and then executing. So credit goes to our coaches. And so whatever it takes to win, sometimes you got to pressure the passer, sometimes you got to cover, sometimes you got to run the ball 60 times to win, sometimes you got to throw it 60 times to win. So whatever it takes. And so I'm super proud of our kids and our coaches and what they bought in to what it takes to be successful, especially in 6A football.
Yeah, and you've really done, like I said, reading those stats, I was just reading the Harker Heights kid name here, and especially when I got to the secondary and the interceptions and things like that, and even the defensive line, the pressures and the sacks and stuff like that. It was just all the way across the board. Dylan did a great job throwing the ball and running the ball. You're having a good after losing one of the best running backs in the state with Richard. You reloaded. Yep. And got some kids back there that did a good job.
Yeah, playing great team football, so we'll need to continue to do that the rest of district play.
Yeah, that team is what it's all about. I was thinking change in front of it, just a team instead of heights. I mean, because man, really, more than any team I've watched, you're well-rounded.
Yeah, no doubt.
If that means anything coming from me, I don't know.
No, it means a bunch, and we hope to continue to be well-rounded throughout the rest of district play.
So we move on along the zoo to the hippo exhibit, and they're always tough, and they're phenomenal numbers. I mean, we're talking 600 yards per game average and 500 or 600 yards average of offense.
Yeah. Huge test. They got the hippos coming into that. Not only a huge, dangerous animal, but a huge test for us coming in at our place at Leo Buckley. So, offensively, they have one of the best quarterbacks in the country. Super talented, super player. Great running the football, throwing the football. Just a great overall player. I mean, all the credit to him, all of the accolades, and the publicity to him is well deserved for him, and the offense revolves around him. Their coaching staff does a great job coaching-wise and designing stuff and creating ways to make them successful, getting their playmakers the ball, utilizing the quarterback's talents, putting you in bad matchups, mismatches across the board, playing with great tempo if they need to. So they do a variety of things, and the quarterback makes it go. And so it's going to be a huge test for us defensively. They're going to make plays. They're going to move the ball. He's a super talented quarterback. Again, you don't become an elite 11 quarterback. They just don't hand those things out. And so credit to him and all the work that he's done. And so we'll have a great test defensively, but not only defensively, but special teams and offensively, not giving them extra possessions and not putting the ball back in his hand, because they can go on offense. One of the best offenses in the area and probably in the state.
Yeah. Back in the day, you used to spy on the quarterback. Is this something where you keep a guy that's your guy, you watch him all night?
Well, he does so many things well, Dan. You put a spy on him, and then, then you need somebody in coverage, and so that's the thing that makes him so dangerous is he can beat you with his arm, he can beat you with his legs, he can beat you with his mind, and so you got to kind of pick and choose. You got to play smart, disciplined, well-rounded team defense, because otherwise he's going to find the weakness.
Is the old stay-at-home offense, stay-at-home defense?
I don't know. We're going to do the be successful
Watch
defense.
Your holes.
Be successful defense, be successful offense, be successful special teams, because it's going to be it's going to take a team effort. Offense, defense, and special teams. They're super talented, super talented on offense, and they can score within a blink of an eye, and so it'll be a huge test for us.
When I'm talking home, I'm talking assignment-wise. You got to
yeah. You always got to play great assignment football on the back end. Whatever coverage is called, making sure that we're all on the same page. Whatever's called up front. Front-wise, blitz-wise, stunt-wise, and same thing offensively. The challenge offensively, what I tell the kids all the time is that it takes 11 guys doing the right thing and being on the same page. If one guy is off offensively, you have no play. Defensively, they can have 10 guys going the wrong way, wrong direction, be in the wrong coverage, and one guy makes an unbelievable play, and everyone cheers and claps. And so that's a little bit different about offensive and defensive plays. But for us going into this game, it's going to take 11 guys on both sides of the ball playing at a high level.
Yeah, this is one of those games you need to win to stay in that district race, stay in the district title you want to win now, I know, and need a playoff spot, so we need to just win tonight.
Yeah, well, we just focus on being 1-0 tonight, be a little bit better than we were last week, and our only focus is on us this week and what we can do to be successful.
Well, we appreciate your time, Mark. We wish you good luck, and as always, I'll give you the last word.
Go Knights.
You're watching I-14 Sports Network.